team. It's incredible. Like, that is how we rock it out as a team. But I'm excited to learn even more, and definitely over all of you guys can get, you can get it free for the first 7 days, and then it will charge you after that. It is probably the most expensive app that I've gotten, but it is an investment that you can look at making. But again, you can try it out for the 7 days, or this 90 days sounds awesome. But anyways, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. We're going to talk a little bit first about like starting off with May, and then we'll get into everything over. But if you guys want to go ahead and download that app so that you can kind of be ready to look at it whenever we start talking about, that would be a good time. The app is called Over. Alyssa, let's just focus on Over tonight instead of Unfold and PixArt, and then we can do those a little bit later. That way we have we can just zone in on that one. Okay, so hey you guys, welcome, happy May. I'm so excited. April was amazing. Drop in the chat, let me know if April was awesome for you. I had probably the best month that I've had in a year. It was amazing. And so we're just going to tell you a little bit about our month end. I'm Julia. I'm a triple diamond if you guys aren't familiar. And we had huge goals. Wait, let me see what everybody did. I can't multitask. Went diamond. Congratulations, Shelly. That is so exciting. April was amazing. Promoted to emerald. Amazing. Congratulations. Keisha, best in the last 6 months. I love it. Yes, it was. Jessica promoted. Vanessa got out of her comfort zone. I love it. All right, you guys, I'm not ignoring y'all. I just like can't do two things at one time. Can't chew gum and talk, or whatever they say. Okay, so April was amazing. So let me just tell you guys, when the month started, I was doing a call with Barb the other night, and I was telling her that like I'm just a natural born procrastinator, and I get like a thrill out of month end. I think it's my favorite part of the job. Like, that is where I truly thrive, at seeing how much I can absolutely push in the last part of the month, and I'm trying to do better about that. But we got down on the 25th. I think I looked at my volume, and I was like over 5,000 away from my goal for maintaining, and I was like, ooh, this one's going to be a little bit tough. So what I did is I created this thermometer. Well, Alyssa created the thermometer for me. Let me not even lie. Alyssa, do you have a picture of my thermometer? Because I think I accidentally deleted it. I'm going to have her show you guys. But what we did is like we created a chart that showed, and it counted down from 5,000 to 0. And so I told my team, I was like, we're going for a huge goal. We're going to see if we can make this happen. And we were staying up, and a lot of you guys were on with us every night. We were doing boom zooms every single night from the 25th until month end. And we made it happen. And so on the last day of the month, I think that when I woke up, we were 1,600 away still on the last day of the month. And we ended up, I think, what was it, Barb, 2,300 over the goal. So I was so excited. And so we just wanted to talk a little bit about the momentum that we had. And I'm personally going to make a claim here that I'm going to stay on top of things more this month and not wait until the end of the month. So one thing that I'm doing personally for myself this month is I'm pretending that my month ends on the 15th. And that I think that's going to push me a lot harder. But I was just so excited to see everybody really come together, and it just made me realize how important it is to create that momentum within your team and create that excitement and really have those daily goals. And so over the last, like, just starting in this month, I've been giving everybody small goals each day and saying, this is what we're doing, and this is our goal, this is our volume total goal for the day. And I think that that's really going to help us. But the craziest thing is Alyssa, and I'm going to have her tell you guys a little bit about her month end and her last couple months, because she has made a huge jump since conference. I think that we both went into conference like, we need this, we have to have this. Last year was just like, for me in all areas of my life, just energy sucking. And so I went into conference, I was so excited. I knew the event was going to be amazing, and I was so expectant and just ready to like get my cup full. And we left, and we were so pumped up. And she has just been on fire ever since we left. So I'm going to have her tell you guys a little bit about her momentum through that. If I can find her and unmute her. Oh, she's got it. Okay.
Are we good? Okay, so at conference, I was just like really focused on work. I made like a bunch of shirts for our whole team to wear at conference, and I kind of, it sounds not the best, but I kind of put my business to the side in January. I was working hard, but it wasn't like my main priority because of everything going on. I wanted to get to conference. I wanted to see everything. I just wanted to feel the moment. And in January, I actually ended being paid as a distributor, lifetime rank as a diamond. I finally got my diamond rank back in February. And then last month, I went from being paid as a ruby for March, for March, to being paid as a diamond in April, you guys. It was insane. Sorry, I'm just having like some lighting issues, but it was insane, just the momentum that we had and everything that kind of happened, just to see how I went from being paid as a distributor in January to 90 days after being paid as a diamond, just for being focused, putting hard work, and just kind of tracking. So if you guys can see this is what our tracker looked like. This is the one I made for Julia, and I also made one for myself. So on the 25th, my personal team, we were probably like 2,000 away. And on the last day, we hit, I think it was like 1,200 away. And I was texting Julia. I was panicked, you guys. I was on lunch at work. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like, the most I can probably do is just maintain emerald. That night, 2 minutes before midnight, 2 minutes, you guys, we maintained diamond because we were focused, we were determined, and we had a goal set in mind that I had from after we left conference. I knew I was going to maintain diamond as soon as I can, and we did it.
Yes, we did. And it was awesome. And so what we did with this thermometer is not only did we update like our team chats and say, this is how much further, but I would post it on my Insta story and just use the little marker to color it in. And I feel like if you've been doing your job steady and showing people how passionate you are and putting out how much this business means to you, when they see that counting down and they see that passion behind it, they want to help out. And so that's how like the last day, orders were just flooding in because people saw how close we were and they just really wanted to help. And so having that, I think is going to be huge. And so I always start that on the 25th and count down from there. But you could totally start it earlier in the month and do your entire goal volume and count it down that way. And I think that that's an amazing tool to really get that energy out there and involve your audience as well. So we had an awesome month, to say the least. I'm so proud of Alyssa. She really killed it. And it wasn't coincidence or accident that this happened. She really made a decision at conference. I saw it in her eyes, and she every single day since then has showed up 100%. And I would also say that we were talking about this last night, just like we were so overwhelmed because I feel like we have the best team like bond and the team energy that we've ever had. And I know that it's because of the way that I've been showing up, the way she's been showing up, the way other leaders within my team have been showing up, doing trainings on the team page and just showing that leadership, because I'm telling you, people want to join other leaders. Like, leaders are going to attract leaders. And that's what's been happening since we've really showed up and said, okay, we're going to lead this thing. We started attracting very similar people, and I just absolutely love it. I'm so excited about this month. So a couple tips going into this month that we think are going to be really important is just not slowing down, like completely keeping the momentum and just moving right on into the next thing and saying, you know, like, we're not slowing down at all. We're going to just keep our foot on the gas and totally take it there. And so I have a huge goal to go Prez this month. I'm a little nervous to even say that out loud because it would be like, honestly, an act of God, but I believe in those, so I'm willing to work for it. And you guys are going to see me showing up. We're going to be doing power hours all month because that's really what works, you guys. Those small hours within your day that you just take an hour and you fully dedicate yourself completely to your business, it's huge. It makes a difference. That's why for me, the last of the month, it's not just like it just happens that it gets better. It's because I start putting in 20 times more effort. And so this month, I just think that we should do that every single day and really be showing up like that. And it'll, Barb's hallelujah. And it's going to make a difference, you guys. It really is. Okay. So Alyssa, do you have anything to add on to that before we get into editing questions? Or Barb, anybody?
So what I recommend, you guys, is work every single day like it's month end. It sounds insane. It sounds like a lot of hard work, but I promise you, if you work the 10th as if it's the 29th, if it's the 30th, 31st, whatever day it is at the end of the month, you are going to bring in the month end momentum. And that is so important. Me and Julia, like, we were constantly just talking about it, like at the end of the month, like how close we were. And as long as you keep that energy throughout the month, you're going to get your goals, you guys. I looked at my double chart and I was only 2 rubies away. from going double. And I didn't even notice that. So if you guys have a chart and you're determined and ready to promote, I want to see every single one of you promote this month. So as long as you just stay determined, motivated, and staying close to the fire, you're going to get whatever goal you have.
All right, I'm going to jump in quick. And I just got to say, I am so proud of you guys. Like, I'm so proud of this whole team. Like, the way everybody showed up in April was incredible. And 100%, every single team who re-ranked, who ranked up, who had promotions on their team, it was the teams that were staying connected. Because when you stay plugged in and you stay close to the fire, you know, that is how you keep that momentum going. And this is a self-motivated business, guys. We've got to stay self-motivated. We have to boss ourselves around. And like, you got to get up and like people plugging in and doing your journaling Zooms every morning, you know, getting up and completing those journaling tasks, like getting your head right in the morning sets the tone for everything. And then staying connected with people that are excited will keep your fire lit. Even when you have those people that knock you down or you get those no's, you stay focused on your goals, and because you're having people that are keeping you accountable, and, you know, helping you push forward. And so I'm honestly just so over the top proud of you guys. And I know that May, like Cammie was like, April ain't got nothing on May. And I was like, that just lights me up. Like, I'm so excited for what's coming this month. And all of you guys have already kicked this month off strong. I hope you've all signed your first customer already, signed your first distributor already. Like, you've got to have that excitement and just continue running right into May. But definitely huge, huge things are going to happen.
Yes, and I was not ignoring you guys. I was just trying to turn off my notifications because I do want to be able to show you guys one thing, and I don't want like a bunch of stuff popping up. Y'all, I'm so excited. I really think like last month was amazing, but I really think this month is just going to take it to a whole nother level, and I'm excited. I'm pumped. And so we're going to go into over really quick. I'm going to show you guys some things that I think are really going to help, and go off some of these questions that people have asked today. So the first question is really what app, and over is the one that I use. So it's $100 a year, or I think $15 a month. I know that that is expensive, but I'm telling you guys, I genuinely noticed a difference in the people reaching out to me about my products when we started making these edits. When we started stepping it up, it was attracting people that weren't originally interested in the business because it just looks so clean and crisp, and I really think that it's worth it. So at least try out the 7-day trial once you really get the hang of it, so that on your 7 days you feel like you can really go all in, and I think that you would think it's worth it, honestly. Okay, so that's the first one. The next question is how to make pictures look nice. So I'm just going to go over quickly some tips that I do. My first one is that I have a ring light pretty much always if I'm going to do like any indoor pictures. This is what it looks like. Yes. So if you have a ring light, wave it in the air like you just don't care. But you can get these pretty cheap. So you can get a really small one that you can just clip onto your phone, like $8. This is a cheap one, like $30. I have a photography one that costs a little bit more, but you can totally just shop in your price range for that. And they really help. Even the phone one, that's like $8 you can order off Amazon. It's going to make a huge difference in your pictures, you guys. So that's the first tip. The second tip is to find good lighting. So you're always going to want the sun behind you when you're taking pictures. So like the sun pointing this way and you're taking a picture out that way. And for me, is when the sun is setting is the best time to take pictures if you're going to take pictures of yourself or people or anything like that. So around like 6 around here, I don't know what sunset's like for y'all, but it sets at like 8 here. So I go take my pictures at about 6, and that's when it's perfect. So those are a couple tips on getting crisp pictures. And then presets. We talk about this every time, but they're huge, you guys. I have some on my website that we have a code for. You can get them on Etsy for like $5. So you can pretty much get them anywhere, but it just really makes your page cohesive. So I recommend finding some that you really like that fit your style, and then use it on every single picture that you post. And you're going to kind of brand yourself with that like tone of picture. And I know that that sounds crazy, but people notice my presets. I've had people ask, like, does this girl edit with your presets? They look like yours. And you really just create that cohesive look to your page. And these are all things that I think are really important if you're super heavy with like using social media for your business. Alyssa, do you have anything to add on getting good pictures or?
So what I do when I do like my photo shoots is I just get together like a really fun outfit and I just go outside and just have fun with it. On your phone, you can do this thing, it's called burst. So you just hold the picture button down and you can just like move around, like just do fun things, like jump around if you really want to. And it just captures like all the best pictures. Then at the end, you can go through and pick your favorite ones. That way you don't have to keep like posing and like taking extra time to do it. You can just hold it down, move around, like get your best angles, just have fun with it. And then at the end, just pick and choose which ones you want to use. That's what I always do. And then like Julia said, presets save my life. Hers are really good. There's a ton on Instagram. I know Juliana uses a brand called Electric Presets. Those are really cheap if you are looking for like more affordable options. I know Julia's are like half off right now too, and hers are really good. But there's like a ton of different options that you can use, and it really makes your Instagram look nice. Like for instance, Julia's is like really, the colors I see when I go to hers is like really blue, kind of like bright tones. For me, I kind of just have like cooler tones, and it's just nice to have your Instagram look in order because I feel like it attracts more and it just kind of makes everything go smooth.
Yes. And I actually take all of my own photos. I think Alyssa does too. We just use tripods. So you can get a tripod off Amazon, 20 bucks, maybe 30 if you're fancy. And you can also get one of these. So this is what mine looks like. It's a Bluetooth remote. And you can actually just hold it in your hand and kind of hide it, and you'll connect it to your phone. It'll give you instructions connected to your phone. You can just kind of hide it when you're taking your pictures and snap it that way if you don't want to do the burst. So I do all of mine myself because I'm really camera shy if somebody else takes my pictures. But if I can just do my own thing in private, like it's a lot better. So I do all of mine with the tripod around 6 p.m., slap a preset on it and call it good. And that's pretty much my method with that. So yeah, they can be found anywhere too. All right, so the next thing is editing over things that you post. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this one. I'm going to try to mirror my phone. And this is going to be a cool little hack that I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to do a little picture of y'all on my Insta story. All right, so let me try to mirror you guys in. Hopefully I don't butcher this. We'll see. I wasn't gonna do this today, but you know, I'm feeling froggy, so let's jump. Okay. Can you guys see my phone? You see it, Insta stories? Okay, so I just took this picture of you guys. Ignore the disaster in the background. We're not cleaning this month. Okay, so let's say you took a picture on your Insta story. We're gonna talk about our Zoom. So I will, hold on, let's see. We're gonna go into, whoop, didn't mean to do that. Thought I was just gonna pause it. All right, so we're gonna go into over. Oh, this is easier than I thought. I've been putting this off because I thought it was gonna be so hard. Hold on, she's coming. Okay, here we are. All right, so we're going to, this is what over looks like when you're in the app. And so we're gonna be creating like a transparent that you're gonna put on your Insta story, okay? So we're gonna click right here. This was one of the most popular questions. And this is how we're just gonna create a little font, like a cool font, something custom. So you have a transparent background, right? And you can go to text. So if you don't have the pro version, you're not gonna have as many cool font options. And that's why I just had to have it because these are so cute, honestly. So like if I was saying we're gonna do a team Zoom, Just Lovely is one of my favorites. So Zoom night. And then let's see, actually we'll probably do it like this. So Zoom night, we'd make this probably white. And then you guys tell me if I'm going too fast, but I think that you'll pick up on this. So you can change all the different font styles. So we'd make this white like so, and then save it. And then one of my favorite things to do to really make things pop is add a shadow. So you click the words that you just put on there, click edit, and then you just scroll over here, you add a little shadowing. Look how nice that looks. Zoom night, and then we're gonna come under here and we're gonna add with my team. How sweet is that? Love it. Okay, and see the shadow doesn't look good with this. That's too much. So we'll just take off the shadow of this off, okay? So let's do this, and then let's just really spice it up, and let's add some glitter. So you're gonna go down here and you're gonna click graphics, and this is where all of like the cute stuff is that you're gonna wanna do. So I like to click Trends 2020. You can see all the different options here. This is cute, this little gold thing. So we'll add this in. Okay, so we have this. We're just gonna add a little bit of gold spice to it, but it covers up the words, right? So up here at the top where you see these squares, everybody see the squares at the top? You can click these and you can rearrange using the bars where it goes. So we'll just put it on the bottom layer. And it's still a little bit bold. Hopefully this isn't too much. I didn't really honestly intend to do this, but here we are. And I'll turn down the opacity. Don't judge me, it's one or the other. And boom, okay, so this looks good. I like this. So what you're gonna do is in the top right corner where you have the square and the arrow, you're gonna click it and you're gonna click more and click copy. All right, so we're good. So now, hold on, we're gonna go back to, I gotta let people in. Whoop, 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 okay. Hold on. All right, sorry guys. Let me come back here.
Do you want me to take over host so I can let people in for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see if it'll let me do that now. Hold on, my computer's adding my phone. Okay.
It's not letting me.
Keep the host. Okay. Good deal. All right, so we have this picture that I took a second ago. Jesus be the fence. We're on 10%. Okay, so we just created that and we copied. So you're just gonna come on here and you're gonna paste it. Boom, look at that, so snazzy. So this is how you're creating like your own custom wording, and then people are like, oh my gosh, how did you get that font? I don't have that font option, and it just is eye-catching. And so this is one of my favorite things to do, to just add a little bit to your Insta stories, and you're able to just paste it right on there like so, like that. Let me see if anybody has any questions. All right, does anybody have any questions about this part? Good. No? Yes. I love this. Okay. So that is going to be answering question number 1. How do you create your own custom fonts? And you guys, you can do this with anything. And I absolutely love doing it. So you can create all kind of little things on over and just add it onto your Insta stories and really create it forever. So it does save forever. So after like I clicked copy, it'll always be in my over thing. So I have some that are like, oh, I'm gonna show you guys something else next. So I'm gonna show you guys how I would add in a product. This is one of my absolute favorite things to do. So let me actually screen share you guys. I hope I'm not boring you guys to death, but honestly, this thrills me. So
this is awesome.
I'm getting a joy out of it. Okay, let me plug my phone back into my computer. All right. I'm going to show you guys. This is my favorite thing to do. So lately, whenever people purchase from me, I love shouting them out on my Insta story. I do that for a couple of reasons, because A, you know, I get to show them that I'm thankful, and B, people are like, oh, somebody bought lash serum, I want to try lash serum too. So it's a great way to do it. And I realized that me just saying Alyssa bought lash serum doesn't really slap the same way that something, you know, that if I really went all in with it. So this is what I like to do. So I'll take a transparent like this, okay, and this is super fun. So you're gonna add in an image. So we'll just go here, and I screenshotted this intentionally for tonight. So I screenshot the product that they ordered, right? So let's say they ordered Thermofy X, and we're gonna make this so cute. So first I'll crop it. I'll click custom, and I'll just crop it as close as I can, this part. Okay, and then we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. And then you're gonna come over here on the bottom. Phone, now's not the time. Oh, it's because I hit the wrong thing. You're gonna edit and then come over here on the bottom. And there's a button called mask. Okay, so you're gonna click mask, and you're gonna click the one that's a little bit blurry. An iPhone. I don't know if they have it on Android. Can someone answer that? I'm not sure if they have it on Android. So I take this, and this is how you can create your own little custom stickers of the products. So you're just going to outline it. And I know that this, if you've never done anything like this, you're like, okay, cannot do that. But you guys, this is foolproof. You can do it, just takes a little bit of practice. And so I just go around like so, and boom, we've created like a little sticker like that. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's available to everyone. Honestly, I can't answer that honestly. And so let's say they bought neck firming cream and thermophyte. So we're going to create this one as a little sticker as well. Again, you're just going to crop it closer, just makes it easier. And then you're going to edit the image, scroll to mask, click the blurry mask circle. And then again, you're just going to shape it out. You can do this with pictures of yourself, whoopee, too, and add it to little edits. So a lot of fun things with this, but this is one of my favorite ways to do it. So, whoop. All right. So now we've done this little combo. And then you can just type something like, thank you for your order, Kayla. Just picked a name. Okay, and you can just put it right there. All right, and see how we have it on the transparent background again? So I'm gonna show you guys how I would do it. So you're just gonna save it like this, go back, copy, and then, whoop, sorry, we're frozen. Okay, and then we're gonna go to, I'm gonna show you guys, please hold, please hold, please hold. Oop. Sorry, my phone is trying to hurry. Okay, so we're gonna go to our home screen, and this is my favorite way. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing what I'm doing. Love that for me. Okay, hold on. Why is it doing that? No. Okay, well, that's fun. All right, let's just pretend it was this. Okay, sorry guys. So you guys know how like your notification, if you have the Connect app, it's gonna pop up like this, and it'll say like, Kayla just joined as a loyal customer. And so what I do is I hold down that notification like this, boom, and see how it blurs the background of the screen? So let's just pretend this is the Connect app. I accidentally just deleted all my Connect notifications, so that's a bummer. And then I would screenshot it like this, but again, we're pretending that says, boom, Kayla just joined as a loyal customer. And then you're gonna go to Instagram, okay? And we're going to upload this background. All right, and then you paste that sticker that you made. Probably should have been a little neater on thermophyte, but just an idea, you guys can see how it would go. And so then I could add all little gifts and stuff like that, but it just shows people what she bought, and it just kind of makes it more exciting. And then I always add some kind of thank you song to go along with it. And that is how I create my little stickers. Alyssa, do you have any tips to add in on stickers, things like that I didn't cover?
Yeah, so I always use stickers like that too, but when I have orders, I do mine a little bit different. So for my customer orders, I don't have a cord to like connect my phone, but can you guys see it okay?
Yeah, she goes way above and beyond what I do.
So what I do is I just take like a collage from Pinterest. Let me see if this works better.
I might have one similar that I can stream and then show. Because you can create a template like this, and then once you do it one time, you can just change the name and the products too. Isn't that what you do, Alyssa? Or
yeah, so I just make like a cute background. I just find like a collage on Pinterest and I make it the background. I add some stars or just like random objects just to kind of like make it cute. And then for instance, like my last one, I had a loyal for the cleanse. So I just said, I had Brooke, and then I had got her 2-day cleanse. And then I did the little screenshot of the notification like Julia does, and I just added it in but cropped around it so it just showed the notification. And then I broke it down kind of like what she got. So for the cleanse, it's 2 to 10 pounds down in 2 days. It's green tea and apple cider vinegar based, 40% off, and cash back on every order. And then I have a cute little tag here that you can get on over, and just a little sticker that says shop. So it just has like a little cute background. It just makes it fun. That way people can kind of see like all the deals that they get and also what the product does as well.
I love it. If you guys would like, we can make that our next training, is that we'll all create our template together. I think that that would be a fun one to try. And oh, how do I make it a sticker and add it? Okay, so let me stream you guys back in and we'll go over this part again. But the edit that Alyssa made, if you guys are interested, just let me know, and whoopsies. And we can do that as one together, because I was thinking for our next training more in depth, it'll kind of just be a little bit more hands-on and you guys can watch and make one at the same time. Okay, let's see. Whoop. All right, so these are some of my overs, and Alyssa, if you guys couldn't see her screen, this is my distributor joining one, so it's very similar to what she does. So every single time I have someone else new join, I've locked all of these. See how you can lock and unlock them? So when I have someone else join, I can just come here and replace it with another picture of someone else, like so, and then you can just change their name. So kind of once you create the template one time, you're not having to change everything every single time. So that's what Alyssa's talking about for hers. Let me know if that makes sense, if you guys could give me some thumbs up. Okay, so you just create this template one time, and then every single time somebody joins, you're just changing out these things, and boom, it's done. So that's how Alyssa does hers, and I just do mine a little bit differently in that sense. But that's what's awesome, is that you can use this app and still very much make it your own and still have your own style, and that's why we love it so much. Okay, so how you're making your own little stickers. So see how the ones that I've made so far tonight, they're saved. Like I can keep them. So I have these products from where I did one earlier. So you're gonna open it like this. This is after we've made everything. Okay, and then in the top right corner, where the yellow square with the arrow is, you're clicking that. And you can save it as a photo if you want, but I always just keep them in my Over app. I can actually keep up with them better there. Click more, and you're gonna click copy, okay? And then on your Insta story, it'll actually pop up. See how it says sticker in the left-hand corner? Whoopsies, waited too long. But it'll pop up as a sticker at first, or you can just come in here and you paste it. So you copy from the Over app and you paste it right onto here. Does this make sense to everyone? Or are we a little bit lost on that?
I don't know about everybody else. I kind of lost you there. So how do you you copy it and then you go in like you're going to add text and then you just click paste.
Right.
Okay. So where did you go to save it as a sticker again?
So when you make it in Over, when you make it here, it's a sticker now, because we did it on that transparent background. That's the key, is that you do it on the transparent background. Okay. And then you're done with it. So you click the top right corner, the square with the yellow square with the arrow. Yeah. And then I always click more and copy here.
It doesn't give me a more option. Like it gives me save to photos, schedule, add to folder, or share.
We'll save it as a photo. You can save it as a photo and then open it up in your photo albums and click copy from there. That still works, because you can do this with a photo as well. So I'll show you the version of that if you guys don't have it. So you're just going to click save, saved this to my photos. So then I open my photos here. Whoopee. And it's right here. So in the same way, I'll just copy it from here. Copy. Come into here. It pops up. And you can do this with any photo. So let me show you guys another one. So like So if you want to add like the income disclosure type thing, that's a good thing to add. Let's pretend this is the income disclosure. You're just going to copy here, copy photo, you'll come back to your Instagram, boom, it pops up like a sticker. So if you're talking about how you just bought groceries, then you're like, boom, income disclosure here. Is everyone following on that? Any specific questions about that part? Good deal. So I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but that's one of my favorite things to do. So you can add in any kind of picture that way. You can add in any stickers that you create. So just have a little bit of fun with it. So like our favorite thing to do is usually at night, like before we go to bed, that's when we make a lot. And we upload them to an iPhoto group. Can someone type that in there? You can have an iPhoto group with your friends or with your teammates, and we share edits that way. So yes, iCloud photo group. So we all upload into that group, and then it's known that if it's in that group, it's game for anybody to have use to. The only reason we can't open our thing up is because for some reason there's like 100 people max, so it's full with like just my team. But if we can add Barb and she can transfer to different groups or something like that, because that works really well.
I was going to talk to you about Telegram, so we'll talk after.
Okay. Is everybody clear on that, or is that a lot? I know that was a lot, but hopefully that helps a little bit. We won't overwhelm too much in that category. Okay, let me go back to the next question. Okay. Videos. Alyssa, do you want to talk about making the videos cute?
Yeah, so what I do is I always use my tripod, and I kind of either when I make my coffee, for example, I just have my tripod hold my phone like this, and then I work right underneath. So a really good app to use for like filters is Prequel, I think is how you pronounce it. It's this app, and it gives you a bunch of really fun filters. I know over you can add like cute filters on it too. But for instance, like I'll take a quick video here. It's taking forever, but you can add like really fun like glitch effects, like different, sorry you guys, my phone's being really weird. Okay, so just like
I'll show you guys, hold on.
Yeah, if you could show.
Sorry, I didn't realize how awesome this tool is for the mirroring. Like, wow, really been sleeping on that. Okay, so, ooh, how fun is that? Okay, that's a lot. Let's do my sign. Okay, so if we were gonna do, this is very weird. Okay, so if we were gonna do a video of my sign, we could come in here, and like you don't have to do it within the app. You can actually upload a video as well, but we like these here, and you can just pick whatever filter you want to do. This is one of my favorites, Cinema. So you can, well, let me actually do a video and then show you guys. Okay, so let's make it, I feel like my phone's gonna spaz out from this. And then you just upload it into Prequel. That's what I typically do. So like we'll do videos of us like drinking the celery and stuff, and then you can bring it in here and make it cute. I was really gonna try to stick to one. Like my phone's gonna spaz out from this. Let's make it. Oh, I was like, what? Like my phone's gonna spaz out from this. Let's make it. Anywho, you can go in here, pick different filters. Like, so this is what she's talking about to spaz out from this. Cute. Let's make it. Like my phone's gonna spaz out from this.
Another thing is too is you can record videos on your Instagram story with the Instagram filters and then upload them to over. That's what I always do. So for example, like I just have a video of me making my coffee in the morning, and then I add text down here. So this is when we had BOGO Skinny Brew. So I just said BOGO Skinny Brew is live with just like some cute font, and I just show myself making it. And then I usually do 2 videos because for some reason my Instagram doesn't record longer than 15 seconds. And then I do like another one and just break it down of what it does. So I just like burns fat, the amount of caffeine, nootropics, mental clarity, all that stuff. And what's really cool about Over is you can edit on videos. You can add pictures to your videos with like results, or just add fonts or the graphics like you can do with pictures. It's just the same, just to kind of give it some look. So like for instance, we had a journaling Zoom, and I just took a cute boomerang and then just kind of did like a little wording down here, just so it like makes it look better than like the Instagram fonts they have.
And in the same way that the video that she just showed you guys, you can also film like an Insta video and add the sticker text the same way that I just did to that photo. So in the same way, like if you're making your coffee and you do a video of it, you can go make a sticker in over and add the text to the video. So that's another fun thing that we do with the videos. And like she said, it's just fun to add in like the benefits and things like that that people can read while they're watching and give them that information without them really even realizing that. Okay, so next is, okay, so Vanessa's asking about how to create these little backgrounds. So I'm going to show you guys the way that that is done. Hold on, let me show you guys what she's talking about. So here's a good one. I'll duplicate this and show.
Let me just say, this is fire. Like, I think all of us are learning so much. You guys have no idea. Like, this is so second nature to you. Your aesthetic and like the way that you guys do things is beautiful, but you have already just given so many golden nuggets.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I was hoping we won't bore you guys to death, but I like thrive doing this, so I could talk about this for 100 hours. Okay, so Vanessa was asking about how to make the backgrounds and things like this. So I'm going to show you guys one that I made. So I made this, and we have like a thing where we count down the Thermophyte X, but let's get to the point. So in the layers here, you can see all the different things that I added. And so the collage that she's talking about that Alyssa does, Alyssa started this and it's so cute, and I just copied because that's how we roll. But in the background, you can see how it's like collage, like behind all the wording. So what we do is we just go to Pinterest and type in I type in cute background collages and find any kind of background. So you can type in clouds, you can type in whatever you kind of want as the background. And then what I like to do, I'm not sure if Alyssa does this, but I'll add in this black square behind it because it just makes your words pop. So you can kind of see what it's like without the square and what it's like with the color background. Okay, yeah, she said she always does that too. And then, so it was just a black square that we turned the opacity down to the right just to make the words pop. So like about right here, the words pop a lot more. Okay, so you can just get creative with that. And then all of these little things, we just added in, guys. So it looks like a lot, but it's really not. And it's just so cool because once you create these, you can go in here and edit, change the products. It's super easy with that. So does that answer your question, Vanessa? Is Vanessa on here? I think this is what she was asking. So yeah, PNG images work too. As stickers, like, oh, I think one of the favorites that you guys will really like to see. Hold on, let me show you guys. This is one of my favorites because I was itching to know how people did this. So I want to show you guys because I know that y'all like this. Sorry, give me a moment. Wow, I've made a lot of stickers since I made this one. Hold on. Okay, the iPhone, this one. I feel like you guys will like to see this one. All right, so I had seen a lot of people like put their own Instagram in the background of an iPhone, and I was like, I would like that in my life, please and thank you. And so this is how we did it. So you can see all the layers again here. The iPhone, you would just Google, Alyssa can type it in, but you would just Google like transparent iPhone background, something like that, and you just download the photo with the transparent background. And then you take a screenshot, you guys. It's not super hard. You just take a screenshot of your Instagram and you can put it right behind the iPhone. And it's just super duper cute here. And this is actually, you guys can take a peek at this. This is actually one of my host-to-post for Instagram. So I just send this to people and they'll post it for me and tag me right down here where it says to. This is one of the ones that I was using before, but this is what it looks like. And so you would just add in your own little, see, I didn't like that red dot, so I added in a sticker to cover that, but super easy. Once you get the hang of it, just downloading that transparent iPhone and then take a screenshot and just put it back behind there. And one key with this too is the layers button is going to be at the very top bar. If you guys look at the top bar, the squares that are stacked up, you can lock things. See how I locked the iPhone? Because if not, it's hard to move around. This is the iPhone right here. See where it says unlock and then there's a lock button beside it? It's locked so that I can move my screenshot behind there to get it to look right. Okay, that might be a lot, but that was one thing I really wanted to know, so I feel like somebody else probably wanted to know that one. Okay, anything to add to that, Alyssa, while I look for the next question?
Collages, you guys, those are something I use for basically every story edit because I feel like each one has a different look and they all just kind of pull together really cute. So you can just go on Pinterest and you can look up like really fun backgrounds. That's one. I do a lot of collages or like cheetah print or stars, and then adding that black box in front of it and then turning it down, that really just makes it so it pops up. So if you guys, it's kind of hard to see because I don't have the cord with me, but you guys can see like I have a ton of different templates and they all have that background to it. So like I have my product one here, I have promotion one here. For the promotion, I still have like the collage in the background with the black box on top. Just turn down, add some stars, some lettering, and you can search up like paper transparent or paper on over, and they have like a lot of cute like ripped paper that you can layer on top to put words on, and it just kind of makes it pop and just adds like a fun little twist.
Perfect, thank you. And so one of the questions was how to make like the cute videos that are fast paced. I don't know how everybody else does it. I personally use Snapchat. I don't actually use Snapchat for anything other than my celery drinking videos. Prequel is another one, but you just video yourself and then on Snapchat, you just swipe it to the speed up filter and it speeds it up, and then I can just post it on Instagram, add my over sticker, boom, it looks solid. You guys can check that out on my Insta story. I think I did one this morning. I'm pretty sure I did. I did one this morning. But let's see. I think the last question was like gifts. So I'll show you guys my story last night. I did a, hold on, I'm trying to pause it. Okay, well, I'll show you guys. Hopefully this doesn't have volume. I don't think it will. So I created a little story series, and I like to save these as highlights on my Insta story of like all the nighttime products that I use, which was mostly specifically our skincare, so that I can save it to a highlight when people ask what I use. So what I did is this right here. I just used the video filters on Instagram. My favorite is called Cream, and I like the way that I just really like the way that it looks. And so I created this part where it says nighttime routine, saddle up, it's intense. I created that on over as a sticker, like I showed you guys in the beginning on the transparent background. And then this woman right here, she's just one of the Instagram gifts. So I'll just kind of give you guys a tap through of what this looks like. So I'm able to say like I cleanse my face. One thing that I do very intentionally is like, I don't show where it says it works on there because people will swipe up and say, hey, where do you get that cleanser? And that's when I can really talk to them about everything. So I intentionally do that. And then I always sprinkle in, anytime I'm trying to talk about products, I sprinkle in other brands of products too. Because I use some other things, but it just really makes you look like a real life person. Like when I watch people's and all they use are like their own brand, it just feels very salesy to me. But like when I'm doing my skincare and I can also sprinkle in that I like this shampoo and conditioner, I just feel like it comes off very authentic, because it is true. Like this is what I use. And so all of these little stickers I just made on over. And so it took me a little bit, but I feel like it's a little bit eye-catching when you're doing something this long. Me with my zit cream. When you're doing something this long, but you guys, I kid you not, this one right here where it says lash serum really big and I have on this zit cream, it caught people's attention. And I think I had at least 15 people ask me about lash serum today, because also talking about Dr. Nassif, it just really, it caught people's attention. So these little things, they really do help. But I just wanted to show y'all kind of what it would look like when I do like a little nighttime routine and how I would add them on there. And then the celery video. So this one on Snapchat, how it's going really fast. So I just sped it up in Snapchat, made but first celery on over, and then added the little GIF just with the Instagram tool. Okay, and then I know I'm overloading you guys like crazy, but I'm gonna show you guys the last thing that somebody asked. So let's say you took a picture on Instagram here, and you want to add a song. So you just literally go to music here. If yours doesn't have the music tab, I'll tell you in advance. I have no idea how you can get it. People ask me that all the time. I don't know. You should have it. If you don't, I don't know. But you can go here to music. You can pick any song here and just add it to, that is not what I meant to pick, God forbid. Okay, you can come on here and just add any song that you want, like so. And I like to drag it off the screen so people can't see it. That's another thing that people always ask me. So I just drag it off the screen like this, and then it still plays. Should still play. Just trust me, it still plays, okay? And then adding in the sticker. So these are the filters too, if you guys are not familiar. At this point, I'm just really overloading. But these are all the filters here and how you would add a filter. This is a good one. Let's see. Somebody that would use a filter. Probably Kylie Jenner. So see how right here you can click, if you're looking at her story, top left corner where it says Kylie Jenner, and then under it says colored eyes. So if you want to start using this filter, when you see someone use a filter that you like, you click it. Whoops. You click it. Okay, hello. Click it. Yep, there it comes. And see at the bottom how it says colored eyes? And then you click save effect. Boom. So now when you're going to take your own video, it's going to show up down here with these effects that you've saved. Can somebody let me know if that makes sense in the chat? So boom, whoopsies, this will be lovely. So let's say you create a little boomerang, okay? And then on here with GIFs, y'all, I just go crazy with these. These are fun. So you can add in any of these to get people's attention. And all of this stuff that I do, this is just within the Instagram app, okay? So the music, the GIFs, all right in here with Instagram. All right. I know this is overwhelming. I really do. But I promise you guys, I'm just trying to give y'all like an overview so you can know that we are going to be doing, like, it is my mission that I teach you guys this because A, I know that it's going to help your business. B, me and Alyssa, we are making edits 24/7 and we need some more editing gurus in here. So I want you guys to be able to do it. Get the music with text where it sings the lyrics, where it shows you the lyrics. So with that one, you're going to click, so you'll click music here. And then if you're doing this, hey, so you back, I'm a savage, yeah, classy, bougie, ratchet. Hey, so you back, I'm a savage, yeah, classy.
How do you adjust the time length on them? Like on the how long you can get the music. I had the option to adjust the music for a bit, and now I don't. I don't know whether it's just a change on my Instagram.
Yeah, it must just be a change on your phone because you just slide the song back and forth. So if it doesn't slide,
they don't like see it only lets me choose. I think I get like a 5-second clip now. It used to let me choose like if I wanted to do 30-second clip or whatever. That however much of the song.
Mine only lets me for pictures, it'll do 15 seconds, and then for video, it'll only do whatever the video is. Like it won't.
But if the video is long, will it let you play the whole song?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But you can only do it in 15-second increments, though. Is that what you mean?
You can only do it in 15-second increments.
Yes.
So what I do, since mine only lets me upload in 15 seconds, I just do a song and then I just try to find where the song leaves off on like the next slide. It's a little hard, so you kind of have to like go back and forth, and it does take some time. But if you just like pay attention to like where it ends on one slide and then go to the next, it can kind of like all match up.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you guys. So I know that this was like wildly overwhelming and a lot of information, but I just wanted to show you guys that just a little bit of what Over can do. So this was like a very like baby step tutorial of what it can do. When you guys get this, and it's like with anything, I think that this is something that's very hands-on. So watching me do it's very overwhelming, but once you get in there and you just play around with it, I think that it'll seem a lot easier. GoDaddy is the website that they're doing the free trial for. I think it's 3 months, like a 90-day situation on GoDaddy.com. I don't know all of the details. T. Betty told me about that. Yeah, so this is just like a little mini overview, but what I was saying is that I really want us to get really good at this. I think that this is going to be a serious game changer for your business. I wouldn't come on here and talk about this for an hour with you guys if I didn't think it was really going to change your business. I'm going to hurry up because I know the family call is about to come on. But what we're going to do over the next like month or so is at least maybe once a week we'll come on here and I will have like an edit planned for us to create together. And I'll do it like I just showed you guys my phone. That way you can do it at the same time and maybe watch me from a computer or an iPad or something. And I really think when you're hands-on creating something at the same time as me, it's going to really make a lot more sense. So hopefully you guys learned at least one thing. If you make a cute Insta story, tag us. We want to see it. And I would love to just cheer you on with your little stickers. So I hope everybody has a great night. Let's go hop on the family call. See you guys later.